So I'm getting ready for the inauguration and the Trump protests. I've got some tripods and my GoPro, and the protesters are being paid $2,500 a day to disrupt the inauguration. This is the 19th of January in San Francisco, on location.
Thank you.
So I'm here, I was going to cover the Trump inauguration protests, and there's choppers everywhere, there's protesters everywhere, some kind of Jewish protest going on. I can't tell if it's Jewish or Palestinians protesting. What are they protesting? I'm still headed to the main protest. So I'm at the City Hall, and there's no Trump protest, so there's some sort of police. The police protest is either for or against the police. Can't figure out.
Tensions had finally come to a calm by Thursday morning at UC Berkeley as it was back to business as usual on campus. But the scene was not as subdued Wednesday night after outrage poured onto the streets near the university and protesters marched against Milo Yiannopoulos, the lightning rod technology editor for far-right-leaning Breitbart News. Yiannopoulos was scheduled to speak on the Cal campus, but plans were abruptly scrapped after opposition to his controversial appearance at the historically liberal university boiled over. Protesters indeed were mostly peaceful, but emotions no doubt flared at the school and on Telegraph Avenue in downtown Berkeley.
I feel like it's definitely not a reflection of, UC Berkeley's values, what they believe in and like the history of, fighting against oppression, discrimination. It's like, like I said before, just opportunists just taking advantage of, UC Berkeley, protesters and just kind of making a whole mess out of the situation and making it their agenda, and I can't say, there was no UC Berkeley students who, who weren't part of the violence, but I believe for the most part it was supposed to be peaceful protest, and you just got a handful of outsiders just going in and causing havoc, which is not a reflection of, UC Berkeley students.
Yiannopoulos late Wednesday addressed the protest in a YouTube video.
I am, of course, not the racist or the sexist or anything else that the posters that they put up claim that I am. They do that in order to legitimize their own violence against you. But even if I were, even if the things that they said about me were true, there still wouldn't be an appropriate response to ideas.
Maintenance crews, meanwhile, were left to clean up the aftermath of some of the carnage that had erupted the night before. For MercuryNews.com, this is Kevin Rand.
All right. It's Thursday night. You cannot make up the magnitude of what's currently taking place. The former deputy head of the Defense Department under Obama is trying to organize a public military coup against the elected 45th President of the United States.